Hey food lovers, it's me, Colonel Taters, and this is the Colonel Chef. Here I'm making cheddar, bacon, and pepperoni, and a small little fried cheese snack thing. So I've got my cheese here, it's cheddar, mild cheddar, and my great value smoked bacon, and my pepperoni. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on to the high setting. So that's going to go ahead and start heating up, and get some no stick spray because this is going to be very, very sticky. But not too much or it's going to burn and it's going to stink really bad. You're not going to be wanting to be in the kitchen. So go ahead and start putting it together. You put it together, then so what you're going to do is you get 2 pieces of pepperoni, 1 on each side, then get a piece of bacon, and we'll see if we need to here in a second, depending on how long this piece is going to be. Let me see how many times you can wrap this around. Once is good enough. So, 1 piece of bacon, wrap it all the way around, and slap it right on there. Now, you're going to need a fork and maybe 2 because the cheese might get stuck to one of the forks and you may need another fork to push it off. Okay, so now it's starting to cook finally. We're going to flip it, and you can't really see much of a difference yet. It's kind of, you just have to constantly be flipping it over until, you know, if you don't flip it over enough, then it'll melt and stick to the pan and it won't be there. So you have to keep on flipping it over to, you know, let one side cool. Once it's slightly melted and not sticking to the pan, then the other side will get slightly melted. You flip it over again and you keep on flipping it until eventually it's fried. But basically, when it's fried, it's actually less fatty than a normal piece of cheese because when you cook it, all of the grease, the fatty grease, will just run out of it. And at the, you know, once you're done cooking, if you cook it enough, you'll just have like, you know, like that much grease just over the whole pan, and you'll see you've lost a lot of fat with that. And so, it's actually healthier to eat this fried than just shoving 2 pieces of pepperoni and bacon and cheese in the mouth. So, and it is just now heating up enough to where it can start. Okay, now you see it's starting to bubble up here. It's starting to bubble up, so you can see that fat just there. I'm gonna flip that back over, and you can see it's all melted there. Melted in this corner over here. It's starting to melt on the other side again, and you'll see little bits of the cheese that have kind of dripped off whenever you're flipping it over. You need to scrape that off the pan so it doesn't burn into the pan, or you could ruin your pan. And so, flip it over again, and we find more cheese. You need to constantly be doing this, and in fact, you can put the little piece of cheese on where the bacon, where you fold it over, and it'll hold the bacon shut, so while you're eating it doesn't fly open and fall apart. So. Now, it is really melting in here. And, whew, okay, it's starting to get hot, so now is when you need to turn your heat to a low setting. Let it start to cool again, and like I said, you'll need 2 forks to get some of the cheese that's stuck to 1 fork off, because it'll constantly be melting onto your fork. Come in here again. tried this the other day with pepper jack, so I'm not exactly sure, and it was pretty good, so I'm not exactly sure how it's going to be with cheddar, but I've tried fried cheddar alone before, and it was okay enough, so hopefully with the bacon and pepperoni make it even better and subtracting from the cheddar and cheese flavor. Okay, now you see all that grease right there? That is the fat that is poured out of this one. So we've lost a lot of fat from our meal here, and you can see that right now it's big, sticky gooiness, but when it's done, it will not be so sticky, but it will be very greasy. So, yeah. Okay, now we're just gonna keep on flipping it, and you can see the grease, it's really bubbly right now, so you need to be careful. You know, you might get popped if you're just... So anyway, now it's kind of cooked enough to where you can turn it off and just kind of let it cool down. We're gonna let it cool down for a few seconds, then just pick it up with one of your forks. Kind of see if you can shake any grease off, which is kind of pointless because the grease is being sucked right back into the cheddar. So now look at all the fat we have subtracted from the cheese and bacon. That is a lot of fat right there. But here's our meal, and you can see just by putting it right down on the plate while it's cooling, it dropped a ton of fat right there. That's a lot of pepperoni fat actually, plus bacon. So that's the meaty fats right there. And now you just let it cool for a few seconds, then it's going to be eat. Alright, it is now cooled off now, where you can just hold it with your hands. You're going to want to wash your hands afterwards just because all the grease, But anyway, you can see that the pepperoni, which we put on the sides of our cheese, is now the center because all of the cheddar just kind of gushed out and surrounded the bacon and stuff, so let's get a close look. This side, it's quite beautiful. Now it's good. The cheddar is actually a lot better with the pepperoni and bacon than I thought it would. It's even better than the pepper jack. You can do this with any kind of cheese, except I wouldn't exactly advise Swiss cheese. I like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese is awesome, but it's not exactly, you know, type for fatty meats like bacon and pepperoni. So, you can try it, but I doubt it'll be as good, but you can try it with any cheese, but so far, I think cheddar's my best bet for good flavors. Anyway, peace out.